Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome. So the reason why we're here today is we had this fairy ring pop up in our backyard today. As you can see, it goes all the way outside of the fence, comes back around, comes back in, comes all the way back around. Hey Shay, how you doing? Yeah, I figured I'd get on live and show y'all what it looked like, because a lot of people are telling me that, a lot of people have never seen a fairy circle in real life, that they're very rare. And I didn't know that they were rare, because this is the second time that one of these has popped up in this area, in fact, in the yard. And this is the only area that it's popped up. Like, I've never seen any mushrooms anywhere else. And I mean, as y'all can see, we don't have mushrooms anywhere else. It's just right here. Go to Fairy Court. I wouldn't even know how to get there, Orlin. Hey, Av. It is wild, isn't it? And they've actually gotten bigger since this morning. They weren't this big this morning when I took the picture. Last time they popped up, they got really big the next morning. Because like this one right here, you see how it's kind of starting to flatten out. They get like much bigger in the morning, I'm sure. But of course, our lawn care service is supposed to be here tomorrow to cut the grass. So I wanted to get out here before they cut it down. Orlin, I'm not going to get in the middle and meditate. They say you're not supposed to go in the circle. Savage! I'm glad you made it, chick. We got a fairy circle popped up this morning. My landscapers to leave this area alone, but that's not going to happen. Oh yeah, no problem, Savage. I was told that a lot of people have never seen a fairy ring in person, so I figured I'd let y'all see it. And of course, yes, that big white thing right there is the dog bone. And what's funny is every time I let the dogs out since this morning, this is like their corner. Like, that's where my fat boy, he's all the time, over in this corner, like sitting, pacing, whatever. That's like one of the first places he goes. However, neither one of them will walk in this circle. Like, I have not seen either one of them enter that circle whatsoever since they've been over here. And like I said, that's, like, this is their corner. This is where they always go. That's my little bit. What are you doing? Hey, Nicole. What is a fairy circle? So a fairy circle is when you have formation. What is a fairy circle? So a fairy circle is when you have formation of mushrooms in a circle that is believed in the folklore of fairies, elves, the fae, whatever you want to call it, that they literally at nighttime, they will dance in a circle. And when they dance in a circle, the mushrooms will come up and produce an outline of the circle. They say that you're not supposed to step inside the circle because it's also almost like a portal for their dimension, to be in their realm. It's also stated that in the folklore that if you enter the circle, that they will punish you by making you dance in the circle until you are completely exhausted and die. So, now I don't know how much of that is true about the dying part, but you know, hey, it's folklore, right? So, that's what I've looked up today when I've been, doing a lot of research since it popped up this morning. But like I said, I found it interesting because this is actually the second time that it's popped up over here. I was talking to a friend of mine and I was telling her that if I'm not mistaken, last time it was here, it was on the new moon. And now with tomorrow being, or tonight, tomorrow, however you look at it, being the full moon, it popped up again. And like I said, they've gotten much bigger since this morning, since I took the picture, because they all were looking a little bit smaller than this guy right here this morning. So they're getting bigger as the day goes on. Yeah, I agree. If you go out dancing, that's a great way to go. But at the same time, I wouldn't want that punishment either, I want it to be on my terms of dancing and not, until I'm exhausted and keel over. I don't know if y'all can see that little baby one right there, but that's about how big they were this morning. That little guy right there is what they all started looking like. And I did have to unlock our gate here, so when the landscapers do come, so I did have to step in the circle. However, I announced that I mean no disrespect before I stepped in the circle. But there was no way for me to reach that gate right there with the lock without entering the circle. So yeah. Like I said, I've never seen, even in our neighborhood driving around, I've never seen mushrooms in other people's yards. At least, that I've caught. So this is kind of weird. Last time they popped up, yes, we are in Tennessee. Last time they popped up, I came out here because I was afraid the dogs were going to eat them or get into them. So I pulled up the ones on the inside of the fence and didn't think really anything of it. I didn't realize that it was in a circle. I didn't realize, it just, oh God, I need to get that up before the dogs get into it. But, I know, right? Let's hope that the landscapers don't, fall out on us. That would be horrible. Hey, Grant, how are you doing? What they grow out of? I'm not quite sure what they grow out of. Like, what do you mean, remember what they grow out of? Yeah, Grant, we're showing the fairy circle here that we had pop up overnight in the backyard. I'm doing all right, hanging in there. Hope you're doing as well. Hemp, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to, they said that they love not only shiny things, but somebody said to put some coins out here, some hard candy, and some honey. So I was going to go in there and put a offering of honey kind of over in this corner right here outside of the circle, but like protected on that area. If not, right on the other side of the fence so the dogs can't get into it or anything. And then not necessarily to let them know that, I'm here to ask for their help, but just, you're welcome here and you're safe here. There's nothing to worry about, More than welcome to stay here. Yeah, I don't know if they'll gift me back, but, if they do, hey, I can go get them some little, trinkets or whatever to put out here. Because, I'm wondering if that tree has anything to do with it. Because it's not too far from where it's at. Or if this monstrosity over here is part of it. Because it's kind of growing wild and everywhere over there. Yeah, hemp. Howie's gotten gifted back before when he put stuff in the tree, the fay tree, out on his walks. That's why he put the mushroom and that vegetable or fruit, whatever it was that he found out there the other night. He put that as an offering at the tree as well. But I do want to, I thought about moving my security camera and having it pointing this way to see if I can't find, see anything at night over here in the ring. I was going to try to come out here and, at nighttime see if I can't hear anything, because there's some accounts that say that at nighttime when they come out and they're in there, doing their dancing around the ring or whatever, that you might be able to hear chatter or music or something along those lines. So I was going to try to come out here, a little later when it gets dark and see if I can't capture anything or hear anything or whatever. Because I know they don't like to be recorded or anything like that. So we're just going to try to see if we come out here and see if something happens. I know I have pet fairies. I don't know about pet fairies, but I'll be their friend. Hemp, I don't even know if they can talk through the box. That's a good question. I would imagine they could. It would just be I would think it would, just be like coming from their realm to our realm to be able to speak through the box. So I would think they would, but I'm not quite sure on that. Right, Av? Because remember when Howie was out there and he started speaking Fae, and what was he saying? Like, nothing he's making sense. And that's a good point. I may not be be able to understand them if we did come get them through the box. What's up, Callie? Had a fairy ring show up this morning, so we're out here checking it out. I wish I could get like the whole thing in the picture. There we go. Oh, too far. Tired from last night. Right? That would be awesome. I might have to go in and charge some stuff. Go charge some of my iPad or something like that to get the box out and see if we can't out here at dark. It is huge. And it's like perfect, like the fence is perfectly like right in the middle. So it's almost the same distance on each side of the fence for the radius. Do they like crystals? One video I watched today that was going over folklore was saying that they, obviously they're very mischievous entities, and they actually her favorite crystal. They said that they will borrow certain items of yours, that they may need or need to use or whatever, and that they will borrow some things, and they had actually stolen her favorite crystal. And until they were done using it, she was offerings and things like that until she got it back. Finally, they gave it back to her. But they will, take some things and use them if you need them. Well, Avern Orland was just in here. Put the K2 out here. Ooh, that's a good idea too, Callie. So I know Kitty's going live, I think at, 7:30 Central. May come back out here after her live and, between her and Paranosis, and get the K2 out in the box and everything like that. That way it gives it time to get me, let it charge and stuff. Yeah, nighttime will be cool, because that's usually when they're said to come out. What up, Jay? So yeah, I would say we can all meet back here after Kitty's live. I'll get the K2, and like I said, I'll charge up the boxes and things like that. I can try to put my pear lantern out there as well. I know, right? Be like, Howie, we got a fairy ring. So what did I miss, Jay and Callie? What happened last night? You talking about on Howie's? Callie, you talking about Howie's live or? Oh, Jay went live last night. Man, I missed it. Yeah, Jay, you always be going on when I'm going to sleep, man. What y'all do to the attic, or did you go to the cemetery, or what happened? Hey, Julie. Oh, y'all were battling people. That's cool. Julie, what we're looking at here, we have a fairy ring that popped up in our backyard this morning. So we're out here checking it out. We're going to, you can do team battles now. Holy cow. Julie, what we're going to do is after Kitty's live tonight, we're going to come back out here with it when it's nighttime. And then we're going to see if we can't get any words or any communication through the boxes. Just see if we can't, get a response. What's a fairy ring, Jay? Fairy ring is in the Fae folklore. Fairy rings pop up when fairies and fae or elves or whatever you want to call them dance around in a circle. And when they dance around in the circle, the mushrooms pop up in that circle. You're not supposed to, step inside the circle. Otherwise, they will punish you. And the folklore says that you will dance until you pretty much expire. And then also it's been said that they believe that this is a portal between our realm and their realm. And that's how they go back and forth. Because they're kind of on a parallel realm than we are. So they say to, that's their portal to go back and forth. Most times they come out at night. I know, right, Callie? And, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I found out today. Right, Jay? Don't threaten me with a good time. But yeah, we're gonna come out here and, like I said, I wanna take this security camera right here and flip it around so it has this whole area under surveillance, and I can watch it. So I'm pretty excited because, like I said, the landscapers and everything like that, they're usually here on Saturdays, so I wanted to get out here before they came and mowed the grass. Oh, my howlite. Yeah, I got that in Kitty's box the other day. I also got this one on. Yeah, we do. I know, that's what I was saying earlier. I was like, I wish I could, tell him to leave this area alone and not, disturb it. But how funny would that look? All the rest of the yard is completely cut, and then just this little area is not. Yes, my doggy's in here. My other one's up on the porch. Put up caution tape. Actually, Jay, they won't walk through the circle. So I was telling everybody earlier that this corner is like their corner. Like, that's the first place they come to when they come out. And ever since this morning, they will not come over and, they'll go outside of the circle, but they won't, walk straight. Because usually they'll walk against the fence, to the corner and then trot down this way. Well, they come down to right here and then they come around it and then start right here and go down. So they won't even step inside the circle themselves. I don't think he walked through it. He was walking on the outside of it. Oh no, he might have. Oh, did he step in it? Okay. Well, that's the first time I've seen him. I know if he starts dancing, call the vet. Lord, if he starts the zoomies, holy cow. I don't know if I can deal with that. Because he's big and he's just clumsy. Like, he don't care. He'll run into walls, he'll run into the couch, he'll run into the coffee table. Like, when he's got the zoomies, man, you better watch out. He'll take your feet out from under you, everything. He don't care. Just get the water out. What water? What are you talking about, Callie? Oh, him? You're right. But then he'll want to be outside in the water all day. If y'all see that smoke, it's me. I'm smoking a cigarette. So it's not a mist or anything. Oh, him? No, my dog is like, he's ecstatic for when you turn the water on. From the hose. He has his own sprinkler and like all sorts of stuff, and he just absolutely loves it. However, he'll take the hose on jet straight to the face and absolutely love it, choking everything. But when I bought him a little kiddie pool and filled it up and splashed him with the water in it, he ran, tucked his tail, and hid in the corner of the yard, like as far away as he could be from that pool. I just don't get it. He won't get in the pool, but yet he'll take the hose straight to the face. And then whine for more. But yeah, he won't get in the pool whatsoever. Jay, I think Hemp was talking about us coming back out here when it gets dark after Kitty's live tonight and getting out the spirit box and K2 and everything. No, Callie, I'm not going to get him started. I'm not going to put his sprinkler in the tree. He will not let it go until I turn that thing on. Well, yeah, so if y'all want to come back after Kitty's live, I'm sure it'll probably, I don't know, I'd say around 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock Central, I would think. Maybe. Pretty much between Kitty and Paranosis. If not, I may jump off of Kitty's a little bit early if she's running late, because I know she was doing grab bags and sales and stuff, so. Julie, I think Kitty's going live at 7:30 Central. So in about a little less than an hour. No, Callie, Saturday she said she's doing, she's going over some things that you can do for loved ones that we've lost, you know, in memory of them, or things you can do, things like that, in their remembrance. As well as I believe Chris is going to be playing some music afterwards, because it's going to be an emotional night. Kitty was going to share her story about her brother and losing him, and some of the things that she, you know, had to face during that. But that's Saturday. Tonight she's doing the grab bag, couple of contests, you know, like little prizes and things like that, and I think a sale, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Julie, and then I'll be on tonight after Kitty goes live, because we'll have the K2 out here, and we'll have the spirit box as well. See if we can't pick up anything from them. I think I'm going to set up, like I said, turn that security camera and then set it up to where it'll alert on my box if there's any motion on it. And that way it'll alert me when it gets any of those alerts on there, any movements. And Julie, they were actually, look, that one done came up. So Julie, this morning, that wee bitty mushroom right there in the middle of the fence is about how all of these started. That's about the same size as what they were this morning. And now, as you can see, they're plumping up. Last time that the ring popped up, they became like really huge flat mushrooms in the morning. Like they all started out this way, and then they all, you know, went flat tops by the morning. So I'm interested to see what they're going to look like in the morning, because they've grown exponentially since this morning. And I'm wanting to know how this one got pulled up, because it wasn't pulled up a minute ago when we came out here. All right, Jay, have a good night. Love you. Callie, I have no idea what kind of mushrooms they are. No idea. I mean, that's what they look like. Yeah, I will have to review that footage, because that one wasn't up, you know, pulled out when we were here. I'll have to see if that's where the dog went in, or if it just came out. Yeah, I have no idea what kind of mushroom this is. Now, I bet you I could, a buddy of mine, he knows like all the plants and plants, fungus, you name it. Like, he knows everything in this area of the nation in Tennessee. So I bet I could take a picture and he could get the name and everything for me. Honestly, I don't know what the death cap ones are. That one's got a little hole in it. Y'all see anything in there? I'd freak out if a little head poked out. Like, what the? There's another big boy over here. Yeah, I don't know if you can eat these or not, Callie. I'm not too sure. Not too sure at all. This one's getting a hole in it. You can see all the spores and everything over here on the grass from just that one coming out. I know it does look like popcorn, doesn't it? Kind of has that feel to a stale popcorn, if I remember correctly from last time when they popped up when I was removing them from the yard because of the dogs, because they're real mushy. So it'd be almost like a stale popcorn. But yeah, I think when I come out here later, I'll have our offering. I think I'm going to put some coins and some money and something and stick it right on the outside of the fence right over here. That way the dogs don't get into it. But, alright guys, well I'm going to hop off of here. I'm going to go plug in some of our equipment, get it charging. I guess I'll see you guys in Kitty's Live. And then don't forget, after Kitty's Live, we'll be back out here and we'll have the K2 and Spirit Box and see if we can't pick up something once it becomes nighttime. Up here, guys. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all in a bit. Okay, bye.